I'm back at Euston Wall today, just in the annex section currently. Going to get straight into the video this time. Going to do some of the climbs in here and then I'll probably move back through to the other section of the walls and try, there's a new set in there as well. So I'll probably try some of the climbs on there. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Cool, nice route that one. Crimpy holes, which I like, but yeah, it's a nice sequence. You don't see many sets where you traverse down a little bit before you go back up again. So yeah, it's quite a nice, unique one. Definitely recommend trying this one if you're at Euston. Okay, I'm gonna jump into this blue V5 now. It's quite an interesting climb. Starts with 2 hands on this hold. Decent enough feet down the bottom, here and here. And then there's a little foot chip on the volume. Very crimpy, quite small holds up here on the volume. That one in particular is very small. And then this hold looks very familiar as being one of the holds I dry fired off of about 50 times in a previous video. Oh my gosh. Oh, massively dry fired off of that. So it'll be interesting to see how that feels today on this wall. And then up to the last hold up at the top over there. Cool, really happy with that. Some nice moves in there where with this one I kind of got my right hand first and just thought there's no way I'm getting my right hand to the one I dry fired off before. So yeah, I went with the left instead, and it was initially a little bit awkward because I was quite low on it and my body was quite far out, and it was difficult because it felt like my foot was on the no-tex part of this hold. Obviously this is a dual texture with not much actual friction on there for the most part. So yeah, it felt like my foot was slipping a little bit, but once I trusted that foot a bit more, I could then get a bit higher and a bit closer in with that left arm and just lock off here, allow me to reach up to this the long bar. And then once I got my foot on here, it's another nice lock-offy move in this position with the right arm and just shifting my hips over this hold as far as possible to then just reach up to the last hold. So yeah, really nice set that one. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, going to try another V5 now. It's this red one on this wall. Starts with 1 hand on the volume on here, and then the other hand low on this. Just going to jump in, see how we get on. Cool, very nice climb that one. Lots of nice movements in there. The start, really important that you push this way with your foot. You can see I was pushing in this direction with my toe angled here. Allow me to stay on and counter the resistance from these two holds, because I'm obviously releasing my right hand. My left hand's pulling this way. So I need some counter resistance this way, my foot, to keep me on the wall when I release the right hand to come up to here. So that was really important on the start move. Yeah, nice climb that one. Okay, gonna move on to this blue V6 now. Looks like it starts with somewhat of a drop knee in here, pushing out with opposing forces and keeping my hips nice and close. So I can stand here and then get my hand up to this as quickly as I can. From there I can match, and then I'll probably have to walk my right foot to this side, left foot to here, and then come up to the crimp on the volume. Stand up on this, come over the top with the right hand to that pinch with the little crimps. And then I'll have to change feet, it looks like left foot on here, up to that sloper. And then it'll be really, really crucial I get all my weight to the left and stand up so that I can be more this side of that hold where it's actually good, leaning this way. And then I can stand up with the foot and go up to the last hold, which looks okay. But yeah, I think the crux move, by the looks of it from here, is going to be shifting weight across to this side and standing up. Cool, really happy with that. Actually changed the beta a little bit. I thought I'd be able to stand on this, but it felt so awkward to bring my right foot here whilst my hands were crossed like that. So I knew the crimp on the top of the volume was really good if I leant into it this way. So I just had to commit to getting my right foot high, which would allow me to sink into it this side. And then I could reach the sloper from there and then get the foot onto this. I didn't actually need the foot. This is, the sets in this side are set for smaller climbers. So that extra foot there, I guess, would be for them. But because I could reach the top hold, it made no sense to try and step higher up and be a little bit more off balance. So just kept the foot nice and low, went up to the top. So yeah, really happy to flash that one. First V6 flash since I've come back from my injury, so very happy with that. Nick, if you're watching, I do apologise. I just spoke to you in the gym before this video and you said you hope I don't flash your project in here. But yeah, unfortunately I've done just that, so sorry mate. Okay, moving on to the new section of the wall. Going to try this Wasp now. I think it's a V4. They're ungraded currently, but from what I've seen on grip tonight, I think it's a V4. So see how we get on with it. Not sure if I misread that or not, but yeah, didn't feel like I quite did the right sequence up at the top, but managed to figure a way out and get it done. Okay, going to move on to what I've been told is a blue V6, which is this one. Starts with a couple of hands on these holds, pretty big. This one feels quite nice, and then there, big feet down the bottom, here and here, into a slopey side pull, and then a very bunched body position with a high foot here, a tiny crimp, and then a big move up to the top hold. So I've been told the start is quite easy from someone that did this earlier, but then getting from here to the top is meant to be quite challenging. Did not like that. I can see exactly what they mean. That hole was a bit too far away to get your foot up, and you kind of have to smear, and I just think you just got to get your right foot on that as soon as possible. I just didn't commit to it at all. Didn't really want an awkward landing, so did not commit to that. But yeah, once you get your right foot up there, I think it's okay, but it's very challenging to keep friction here when you're just pushing against the wall. So I'll probably try that move in isolation to begin with and then try and send it from the bottom. That is so bunched for me. Bit of progress. Like I thought, I just had to commit and jump quite quickly. I actually tried to angle out a bit more from the wall so I could get a bit more from the left foot smith. So I pulled out a little bit, but not too far, otherwise I'd lose grip on both these holds. So yeah, that allowed me to get my foot up. It's just a really bunched position. It just felt a bit awkward. So I didn't really generate much up to the top. Still a bit wary of my back. So I didn't really fully commit to that, but I'll try and build some confidence up and try it again in a sec. Oh, hold is so blocked at the top. Okay, this move going up to the last hold and also getting my foot up to this, it's not really great for my back. I can feel it more than on the other moves with the other climbs that I've done. So it's not a bad thing for me to get into positions that do like aggravate it very slightly, but I don't want to push it too much because I don't know how I'm going to feel in the morning tomorrow. So I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to give it one last go. It's been my last one. Attempt to do this again. If I mess it up, I mess it up. But yeah, it's going to be my last attempt and my last climb for today because I don't want to aggravate my back any further. So we'll see how we get on. Close. It's just so blocked, that last hold. It's really hard to explain without kind of you feeling it for yourself, but there's really not much to aim for. It's a very small edge. So yeah, didn't quite have that one in me today, but I'll probably come back for this another day. Like I say, the falling off from that height and also just the body position and the generation of energy up to the last hold is just a bit too aggravating on my back. So I'm going to call it there for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought of some of the climbs today. I really appreciate all your feedback in the videos. It helps me make my content better for you guys. But most importantly, as always, make sure you grab life by the plums, and I'll see you in the next one.